Alright. So this week we played
Awesomenaughts.
What'd you think?
Not bad. I haven't played that much in the way of MOBAs. The closest thing to a MOBA I've played is Warcraft 3.
So this was a MOBA done by
Ronimo?
Run and Ron?
Let's go with Ronimo.
Ronimo.
Yeah.
Ronimo Games, sure. It's made back in 2012, I believe, on pretty much every platform you can get on except Nintendo.
Yep, no Wii, no Wii U, but you've got Windows, OS X, Linux, Xbox One, PS4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
Yeah, pretty much everything but Nintendo.
Yeah.
So it's a 2D MOBA, like you were saying. When we started playing on against bots, basically. It's really fun.
It was really fun against bots.
Against bots, it was really fun. And then we decided to try to play online multiplayer. And the first time we went in, I tried to go without James. I went through 3 load-up queues and then got kicked out of everything. So that was a pleasant experience. Then James and I went in together and found out that we absolutely suck at multiplayer. Awesomenaughts. I think we got killed about 60 times in 4 minutes.
I think it was more like 20. It felt like 60.
It was a lot of gray screen instead of being the colors. Speaking of, very beautiful game. It was very cartoony, a lot of little tongue-in-cheek humor. The character I like to play shot cats, so can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't go wrong shooting a cat out of a cannon.
Exactly.
Word.
Playing against the bots was really fun. There was a lot of enjoyment just going around and killing stuff. I wish that they would have made the game to where there was multiple levels of AI so that you can learn the game and then progress onto a harder AI before you jump into multiplayer.
Well, yeah, the AI that it comes equipped with is about as smart as a sack of hammers.
Hammers. Oh, I'm sorry.
Were you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you go a little flush when I mention hammers. But anyway.
It is hammer time.
You can't touch this. So, yes, beautiful game. The controls were great. I played on a Xbox One controller.
I played on keyboard. Real responsive. I didn't have any problems with anything. As far as the only issue I had, and this was just purely me. It wasn't a factor of the game. It was just me not playing that many games of that style. Was I kept wanting to just shoot the way I was facing instead of the way that the reticle was placed. Did you run into that at all?
No, because I used the controller.
Yeah, see. So I'd be running one way and the mouse would be pointing behind me, so the reticle was behind me, and I'd be like, oh, do you shoot this guy? And then I'd shoot behind. But, like I said, that was all me. It was really fun.
It was. I really enjoyed it.
Until we got to multiplayer.
Yeah, that's just one of the... there's no real matchmaking. It's just whoever the hell they decide to throw you up against.
Yeah, at the downside of the game life, I'm thinking that they don't have the ability to match noobs against noobs because everybody's playing it isn't a noob anymore. So us going in blind pretty much and playing it, we were outclassed and probably pissed off the third party.
Yeah, he probably was a little pissed because he jumped in. We were both tanks. He decided to play the healer to keep us alive. Either he was a shit healer or we were just that bad. And I'm going with
we were that bad. Now, I will say this. One thing that kept running through my mind while we were playing it, and I don't know if you feel the same way, but I was like, man, I would love if they took this concept, these characters, this play style with the bots, and make it into like a Diablo style shoot 'em up. You go to your off-world planet base, whatever, and then you come down and you do a dungeon or whatever, however you want to call it, and then you can progress your character. To me, a co-op game like that, you know, a 3 to 4 person co-op against hordes of those monsters would have been fun as hell.
So it's on a sci-fi isometric 3D action RPG.
Yeah, based off of that property.
That would be a lot of fun. I could just imagine the Viking dude punching the shit out of everything.
And the voice acting was spot on for what you wanted it to be. Everything about it was really mood centric, I guess. The what they were going after with the humor, just every character had it in them. There wasn't any that we played or goofed off with that I found to be boring as far as the characterization.
The characters were great. Even the gameplay with each of the characters was unique for each and every one. You didn't really have any characters that were repeating or just palette swaps of one another.
Yeah, I played the tank characters, and each one had a different feel. So, you know, you had the up-close tank, you had the range tank, you had just the different ideas and the different layouts. And even within each character class, you could try to do general, which I quickly learned is probably not the way to go. You've got a skill tree of 4 different skills that you purchase with in-game solar, which is, you know, just the currency in-game that you pick up off of dead mobs and
Just
random
randomly
in the
scroll
phone. And you would buy what your progression was. So you have, you know, your different attacks, different modes. I quickly found out that if you specialize, you do a lot better instead of trying.
Yeah, if you branch out with just powering up one of your 2 skills, you do end up doing a lot more, at least damage, at least with the characters that we were playing.
Which is why I say having to be an RPG like that would fit so dovetail so well into what they already have.
I think something like that would be fun. I would play it.
Excuse me.
Are you dying?
I might. It's got the Ebola herpes.
Yeah, they can clear that up with some antibiotics.
Been taking antibiotics.
So yeah, as far as gameplay, you start off with you're in a space pod. It shoots you down from space. You get to collect some money while you're going down.
Yeah.
Little mini game sort of thing, if you will. It takes about 10-15 seconds. You hit the ground. You run to the left and or right because it's 2-dimensional. And you get to a little store where you can purchase your power-ups before you even start. And there's about 10 seconds after that where the game actually starts. So at that point you're going and, you know, trying to get in place and ready for the actual fighting to begin. In order to win the game, there are 4 turrets in your way to the...
Depends on the board.
I thought it was 4. I thought every time it was 4. There's some 3?
Some are 3. I think some were 5 that I saw. I could be wrong. It could be just been drunk off my ass when I was playing it, but...
Fair enough. So let's just, for the sake of this...
variable amount of towers.
3 to 5 turrets that you have to break through and then finally get into the enemy's base and destroy the core. And to do this, you have 3 characters on your team, and then you have minions. And what you need to do is get the minions to the turrets to help you destroy the turrets, because if you try to destroy a turret by yourself, you will get shot repeatedly until you die. And on top of that, you have the other team trying to kill you as well.
And there's a couple of different types of minions. The basic one, they come out at regular intervals at 2 melee tanks. There's also a couple of range DPS style that comes out depending on the platform on the board that you're playing on. And there's also one large range, like heavy burst damage, I guess you would call it. They, as long as you're behind them, the AI will target them first.
Right. The AI for the turrets will always target the minions first. And then after the minions are destroyed, it targets you. So, yes, destroy the turrets to get to the core, destroy the core, win the game. And all this while defending your turrets from the oncoming team.
Right. Overall, I'd say it was a fun game. I think it would have been better had we had more experience in a more level playing field with the people that we were playing against.
Yeah. If you actually have 6 friends, get 6 friends to get this game and play together. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. If you've got enough people that you can make your own 3 versus 3 game, you don't have to worry about pubs. But everybody knows pickup groups suck.
Yeah.
It just sucks that when you're the one who's on the pickup group suck it.
Right. But we've all been there. I don't do that much multiplayer gaming.
Yeah,
So,
no.
so yeah, if I had to give this a number rating, for those of you that get off on number ratings, I would give it 3.5 cheeseburgers out of 5.
I would give it that little symbol that you see on a Chinese menu.
Which one?
That one.
I can't read any of that moon language.
It'd be racist at the end of the video.
It's not being racist. I love Chinese food.
So if I had to rate this game, I'd say, yeah, all right.
A good chub?
Not a meh.
Not a meh. It's not a meh. There we go. Not a meh.
There we go. It's like this. Great game. Yeah, all right. I got it. It's a good game. Meh. There's our rating
Please.
scale.
Don't do that again. Don't. Just, no.
Why
We
not?
don't need to do that.
You sure?
I'm sure.
It's like AMSR or ASR Men or whatever the fuck that is.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know where like people crinkle paper and shit? Just do that over and over.
No, we're not doing that. We are not going to do that. Anyway.
You're editing all this out. If you're not, I'm punching you in the dick.
Anyway, I think that's it for this episode of CarpeCritique. Awesomenaughts, it was $2. At least it was when we bought it
On a Steam sale.
on a Steam sale. But honestly, it's 4 years old, 5 years old now. That's about what it's worth. And it's worth every penny of it. Go pick it up, play it, enjoy it with some friends. Anyway, that's it.
Yep.
So, yep. Let's try that again.
Which one? How you want to sign off?
I don't know.